today we're going to be going through some of my favorite lingerie brands. And I'll pull out some of my favorite pieces from each of them, and then that way you're going to know where to start. So, this is probably my absolute favorite brand, which is Thistle and Spire. One, all of their pieces are super unique. Like, I've never found anything like them. They're not insanely expensive either, but my favorite thing about Thistle and Spire is truly that they always showcase different body types in all of their pieces. So if you go to any of these pieces, you'll see different bodies so you can kind of figure out like what your body might look like in this lingerie and whether or not that's something you like. I also really like even this piece, I think is stunning. I really love the details at the top. And I think a lot of us have insecurities about how like our skin looks around our armpits, and this kind of distracts you from it because of all the beautiful lace detailing and embroidery around your arms. Okay, so let's just go through a couple of their bestsellers. So that lace one I showed you, they also have some more like BDSM leather pieces too, which I think are really beautiful. I personally always gravitate towards bodysuits. I think a lot of women have insecurities about their stomachs, so these kind of add details so that you're not going to focus on that in your boudoir photos. But I also really love this garter. I think that's so beautiful. I think this is a new piece too. I haven't seen it before. And then I love the details on this. I love the cutouts in the bralette as well. Truly, you can't go wrong with any of their pieces. I also really love, this is the bodice we were talking about earlier, but I really love it in red as well. And I think this is a really unique bodysuit, and it's fire because you're smoking hot. So anyways, this one's fire. Always a winner, always reliable. And I love, like I said, that you can see what these pieces look like on so many different body types. All right, next up we have Cloud Boulevard. And Cloud Boulevard is I think it's an Australian brand actually, which I recently discovered, but I really love their pieces. I think that they're both simple and intricate at the same time, which is one of the best things you can find in lingerie. I will say, if you're looking for lingerie for your boudoir shoot, I would stay away from things like baby dolls and slip dresses. I think a slip dress can be a great like first outfit to kind of ease into your session, but in general, they remove your shape and they're going to make you look more square, so they're not going to accentuate your figure unless they have lots of detailing and like a bodice or kind of a corset at the top. But even then, those can sometimes be really restrictive. So definitely try it on beforehand and see if it works for you. I really like this three-piece set. The only thing that is more challenging with them is that they do not have the most inclusive sizing, right? It's only small to large. So that excludes a lot of women, which they should improve on, if you ask me. I really like this two-piece set. I think it's a really cool take on a bodysuit with this little, you know, hole in the upper piece. They also do have a bridal lingerie line. So if you are getting married soon, you should definitely check it out. And this is really pretty. You can see all the intricate embroidery on there. I think this is a really stunning, simple two-piece set where it's giving you, those details and the features, but it is not like too overwhelming. It lets the focus really be on your body. And one thing you need to think about when you're buying lingerie for a boudoir shoot is you want a mixture of pieces that have detailing, whether that's embroidery or a lot of straps, like strappy pieces. You want a mixture of those and simple pieces because it all depends on the light we're going for. If you want to illuminate your figure and your curve, the simpler the pieces, the more we're able to do that. But if the focus is on the piece, then the more beautiful embroidery and detailing you have, the better. At Ellie Boudoir, we always do 5 outfits, so you have enough outfits to have a mixture of those in your shoot. So anyways, moving on. Next up is Moth. And Moth is I think it's a Ukrainian brand, and it's really, honestly, their pieces are beautiful. They do only have like a select number. This is a more upscale brand. Like this is not the most affordable brand, but they're all beautifully made and super intricate. So you can see the details on the choker here. You can see the beautiful mesh on this bodysuit. and it goes all the way down. So I think that's really beautiful. Um, I love this. I love all their pieces, honestly. I think now they're based in Florida. I really love this olive set. I think the colors on her pieces too are really beautiful. So in general, I feel like you don't want something crazy bright. Like you don't really want neon colors in Boudoir. You can, but I think it really depends on your body tone. A lot of people that really flushes them out. Whereas here, these kind of velvety colors are really stunning on most people's bodies. This combination of the green and the mustard color is really beautiful. And yeah, I think that Moth's lingerie is just super well designed and clearly a lot of thought has detail has gone into creating it. So this is their like mock-up, I guess. And so definitely check them out. I'll put all these lingerie companies in the caption, and then if you want to check out my blog post, which has even more companies, you definitely should. This is another different set, but in the same color combination, which I think is really pretty. I really love the details connecting the garter belt to these panties and everything. I think it really ties it all together. And I like that in this, you're able, I mean, there aren't that many sizes, to be honest. It's pretty non-inclusive, but at least you're able to choose what bra size, panty size you want and garter size within each piece, which I think is really important because often you don't get to, which I don't understand. All right, next up is called Lovegood Lingerie. This lingerie brand has a nice quality to it, but it's also more affordable. So they kind of figured out how to do both, which I think is wonderful because we need more of that. Unfortunately, lingerie is not always the most accessible. I really love this royal blue color and the detailing on the bralette cups. I think it pairs really well together. This would photograph beautifully. I think they have a great mixture of simplicity and intricacy that pair well together. I think this bodysuit is really beautiful. I don't know if I have somebody here. I think this garter belt really helps cinch your waist to accentuate your figure and, helps create that hourglass figure we all love currently. But this also elongates your torso. So in general, I say like if you feel insecure, you're unsure of how you're going to feel during your boudoir session, definitely bring one bodysuit or um, like corset because I think that is a great intro and like great way to ease yourself into some more revealing lingerie pieces. I really like this strappy one. I think that this bra cup doesn't fit her perfectly here, but if it did, it would be perfect. I really love this design of lingerie in general. I think it's really cool when it has the mesh, but then a panel over certain parts, like here. Okay, next. I'm talking for way too long. Next up, we have another one of my favorites called Lounge. I honestly think their pieces are just beautiful. I want to own them all. The embroidery details on them are super intricate and beautiful. If you can see it right here. Oops, I clicked somewhere I didn't need to go. Anyways, but like here you can really see all the intricate detail and all the plan, like how careful they were designing this. It's so beautiful. And that's also a really pretty color. So definitely check out Lounge. I think they are a new brand that I've discovered, but one of my all-time favorites, which are big praise to give them. Okay, so my favorite's bodysuits. I really love the way they put these all together. I think they really help elongate your figure, really accentuate your curves, which is what I love to do. It's what the goal of Boudoir is. Um, so definitely, excuse me, check them out. They're also not insanely expensive, especially for the quality you're getting. I honestly couldn't choose a favorite piece if I had to. Maybe this one. I really like this corset. But again, remember, with a corset, you have to make sure it's not too restrictive, so it's not going to control your movements because boudoir takes tons of flexibility and tons of moving around. So you don't want to get any piece that's going to actually restrict you and prevent you from doing that. Alrighty. Next up, Cat the Label, which is another favorite brand of mine. I really love these pieces are more simple and they have a lot more like two-piece sets, as you can tell already. Um, I really love this emerald set and just the colors on it. It's really beautiful. But again, yeah, they do have sizes extra small through triple X, which is far more inclusive than some of the other brands, which I love to see. It's definitely hard because you can't see that on everybody. Obviously, their models are not 3X, at least not the models we've seen yet. Um, but yeah, definitely check them out. They are an awesome company. All right. Next, we have Torrid. Torrid is just I mean, they have lingerie, but they're also just a clothing brand. They only do sizes 10 to 30. So if you are not a size 10, like if you're below a size 10, don't go looking here. You're not going to find what you want to. But I really love that they only produce lingerie for plus size women because often there is not enough. And I'm going to make a separate video for plus size women. Okay. I love the detail on this bralette or bra, I guess it's not bralette. I think that that really helps accentuate your figure and it looks like it has a lot of support, which is important if you've got big boobs. Okay. Okay. So this is going to be like a quick mention. So this is one of my favorite brands for smaller boobs, which is called Pepper. And they have really cute some of their pieces are a little simple on the simpler side, but they are built specifically to support smaller boobs and to give you the kind of look that you'd want and kind of a lift, and they give you the push-up look without it being just like a ton of restrictive padding. So definitely check them out if you have smaller boobs. Their actual lingerie is really beautiful and really well designed. It's very intricate and stunning. Okay. This is another one of my favorite brands, which is called Girl in a Serious Dream. So just quickly looking through it, they have a ton of different bridal lingerie options, as you can see. They're all really delicate and have amazing embroidered details on there. I think this is one of my favorite. And then as you continue, see tons of bridal lingerie. They have these beautiful black pieces. So they have very like intricate details that look stunning. So you should definitely check them out, especially if you are getting married soon. Then we have a classic, which is Honey Birdette. You can never go wrong with any Honey Birdette pieces. So, as you can see, they're very high quality pieces. They have stunning details, and their designs are just beautiful. These help accentuate your figure, but are also simple enough that they're not going to detract from your body or take any of the focus away from you during your boudoir session if that's why you're buying lingerie. And if you're buying lingerie just to feel confident and beautiful, these are a perfect option because you'll feel beautiful, that's for sure. And then lastly, we have Fleur Du Mal, which is another classic lingerie company that makes beautiful pieces. I love their bodysuits. I think that they're the master. They're simple and yet they really do fit your form and accentuate your curves. I love the lines on this one and how it makes your body look longer. So it helps elongate your figure. And I love the details and how it kind of looks all wavy over the bra cups. So there you have it. Those are, I don't know how many of my favorite companies, probably like 8 of my favorite lingerie companies that you should definitely take a look at if you are looking for lingerie, whether it's for yourself, for a boudoir shoot, or your wedding. Honestly, they all have amazing pieces with stunning details. So you really can't go wrong. It's just about finding what style you like, what suits you, and makes you feel confident and comfortable. I think when you're looking for pieces of lingerie, the most important thing is that it feels comfortable to you. If it doesn't feel comfortable, if you don't like how it fits your body, don't buy it or don't wear it. Don't bring it to your shoot and make sure it fits because truly the worst thing you can get is ill-fitting lingerie because it's not going to accentuate your figure. It's going to either make you look square or rectangular, or it's just simply going to fall off. But if it doesn't hug your figure and if it doesn't fit right, it will show and you're going to regret it. So don't bring ill-fitting lingerie to your boudoir shoot because boudoir is such an investment. It doesn't make any sense to do that. Treat yourself and invest in high quality lingerie from any of these companies.